Hello all. We know that continuous flow of language can be split up into segments. Considered at the phonological level, a flow of speech can be split up into phonemes as the very smallest segments. It can also be split up into larger units than the phonemes, which are called syllables. Now let us see what is syllables. Syllable is a sound segment studied on both the phonetic and phonological level of analysis. No matter how easy it can be for people and even for children to count the number of syllables in a sequence in their native language, still there are no universally agreed upon phonetic definition or of what syllable is. Phonetic definition of syllables. Phonetically, syllables are usually described as consisting of a center which has little or no obstruction to airflow and which sounds comparatively loud. Before and after that center, there will be greater obstruction to airflow and or less loud sound. Now let's see the phonological definition of syllables. Laver defines that the phonological syllables as a complex unit made up of nuclear and marginal element. Nuclear elements are the vowels of syllabic segments, marginal elements are of consonants or non-syllabic segments. Syllable have two types of theory, prominence theory and pulse theory, or also called as chest pulse theory. Prominence theory. It says that in any flow of speech, some sounds are more prominent than other, so that a flow of speech can be thought of having thoughts and crests on the analogy of wave motion. Though of course such waves must not be confused with the sound waves in this physical sense. Attempts have been made to provide physiological, acoustic, or auditory explanation and definition of the syllable. According to the prominence theory, for example, which is based mainly on auditory judgments, the number of syllables in a word is determined by the number of peak of prominence. Rhythm create peak of prominence in a language. So let's see the definition of rhythm. Rhythm is a systematic organization of prominent and less prominent speech used in unit of time. Speech unit is nothing but a syllable. Prominence is higher fundamental frequency, higher duration, higher intensity. The syllable according to this theory are the prominent speech unit that are time bound. Next theory is pulse theory or chest pulse theory. It claims that syllables can be detected by means of pulse of muscular action which control the movements of lungs as the airstream is expelled from them. In the utterance of flow of speech, the number of chest pulses can be counted, and these chest pulses is said are accompanied by increase in air pressure, which correspond to the number of syllables uttered. The chest pulse theory discusses syllable in the context of